This is the course content for the duration we're going to be spending here. Don't forget, we're going to be doing videography, we're going to be doing photography, and we're going to be doing a bit of video editing. So photography, videography, and video editing. The graphics is also part of it. By the grace of God, if we get there, we'll get there. Depending on how graphics is part of it. So let's think about me getting the cast, passing through the stress of getting my protagonist, antagonist, trying to create a movie, scripting and editing. No stress. When we get there, you understand. So we're going to start with video production. Video production is the first thing we're going to be looking at, because we're going to be doing videography and photography. So the photography will come later. We're going to start with videography, which is video production. Yeah. Now, what is video production all about? Now, I need you to understand something. When you pick up your camera and you want, whether your phone, any device that has the capability to capture, what you want to do, you want to create a content. It's a content you want to create. It can be any content. It can be an educational concept. It can be a spiritual one. Whatever is onto the process of the before, the during, and the after. So in the academy, when we are learning, sometimes we make mistake and what will be shouting, so I don't leave it, we'll fix it in post. Post is editing. That's post-production. After you've done your concept, the concept realization, we'll go into the shooting. That's after the concept is there, it has been scripted, we'll go into shooting. Now after the shooting, the next thing is the post-production. Now, we'll be making lots of mistakes in shooting. What we'll be saying is, leave it, we'll fix it in post. That was our slogan. It got to time for post. We discovered there were some things we cannot fix in post. Imagine if you are the audio guy. The audio guy controls the scene. If you're handling the audio and there's any sound, please cut the shooting. Stop the shooting. Prompt the director to stop the shooting, because if anything goes wrong with audio, that content is spoiled. You can agree with me that we can watch a video that has a poor video quality. We are satisfied, but we cannot watch a content that the audio is bad. I can't hear what they're saying. Are we together? This put together. Most of us are script writers, most of us are content creators. We are going to put them into work. So let's look at the medias involved in video production. Even I like this one here. When I mean media, equipment involved in video production. The first one there is the Dslr camera. The organizer, but we are handling the tripod or the stabilizer. I think we have a tripod here. We have a tripod here. We have a gimbal here. Yes, that's in that one. Is not. Can I have my camera, please? Not me. The content is there. Although I can also connect them on YouTube. So this is a DSLR camera. I believe we are used to this. Comes in different models. This is 4000D. We have different models. So this is a typical DSLR camera. Don't worry, before the end of your class, you know how to use this. And even 800. Is it? Okay, I will keep that as an assignment. But the tripod stand, don't worry, we'll get there. The tripod stand. This stuff, the camera as a topic is broad. Believe me, most of us with time, when we get professional or become professional in this work, we will start shooting without tripod. Meaning you can hold your camera handheld. It's called handheld. You can hold it like this and you're shooting without the tripod. Yes, you can actually get a steady shot with this handheld, but you cannot overemphasize the importance of using a tripod. Tripod will give you a stable shot. Your hand, it gets to a point where your hand becomes shaky. I've seen whoever handles audio, don't make mistake. It must be a pro. We have people that they specialize just on audio. Their own is just audio. That's why when you go to a scene where they are shooting a movie, you see someone handling just a reflector. One is just handling the microphone. One is own is just to carry the equipment. Everybody has roles assigned to them. Not in this our dispensation where the video man wants to be the editor, still wants to be everything. Audio man. If you watch most of these your Disney movies or these your American movies, as we have different kinds of lens, kinds of lighting equipment. That one is one. You're saying there. I think I came with one mini one also. There's one mini one there. Yes. So they are all lighting equipment. Just when you start this work, you're going to be considered as entry level photographers. Start with what we call. What's this? Because don't tell me that. Don't. You say what? What is this thing you're saying? What's this? You. Yes. It's not kit lens, so yes, I can call 50 mm kit lens, but don't call telephoto 70 to 200 kit lens. Say what? Say what? It's for photography. It's a speed. Then this. Say what? No. Rechargeable. You have batteries. The batteries are rechargeable. Raise that battery up, please. That's the battery. A soft box. I believe we are used. The females, they are used to the studio. In fact, they are used to this. They are used to this. They frequent the studio like. I know I'm not lying. No? I can see that light. You'll be like, it's working. How you know it's not working? Okay. You want to ask a question too? Yeah, question about when you're doing, how do you avoid the sound of breeze? The sound of breeze. Okay, it's a good question. Now, prep. Connect your audio and take like a 10-second recording with your mic plugged in. Then disconnect it and check if you can hear the sound. Like for this mic now, all I need to do is mic and connect my mic to the camera. Then maybe connect it to myself. And maybe run like self-test. In your church, you do testing the mic. Just do something like that. When you're done, disconnect it and play that record. If you play that record and you can get the sound, then your mic is working. If it's not working, you're not getting any sound, it means something is wrong. Sometimes this mic is working, but there is a move to a camera or to a phone, that is a mobile device, smartphone. So sometimes we are recording and we'll fail to turn this thing up to camera. And you're using your camera to cover the event. And at the end, your battery is okay, but it was just a mistake. You did not turn this thing up to camera. Start complaining, village people. Start tweaking this camera. There are settings you have to get used to. There is nothing like I'm a professional, I don't need to go through that tweaking. There's no professionalism in being correct with your content. Imagine when you're covering a funeral, mostly they from the boat. Are we together? You know the sound of the wave. It makes lots of noise. Now, if you don't tweak a particular setting here in your DSLR camera, that's the explanation. When concave and convex, that's like trying to explain how the science behind lens, which I don't think I want to do. We have started now. Videography. What is videography? Have we watched? We normally watch movies now, and we pause it and we play it. We pause it and we play it. What happens when we pause and play? Pause and play. What pause and play? Your movie, and you're trying to get a particular point. You're trying to get to a particular frame in the movie where you stopped. So some movies will take you 25 frames per second, meaning you move 25, pause it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 25 times before it gets to where 1 second of that movie. Some will take you 30 frames before you get to 1 second of the movie, depending on your video system. So what I need you to understand is that when you apply animation to still images, it becomes in motion. Motion, something that is moving. Use your camera. That's when I want to extract it from already. Yes, it's from my this is software inside editing software. This thing you're seeing here, there is a science that I may not be the one to actually explain it better. You can always increase the space now. So what is the advantage? What makes this better than others? Oh yeah, start talking. I think
This one has a larger lens and can cover more than that.
Larger lens. Have you seen an iPhone and the lens before? Have you snapped an iPhone? I see. There's an external lens. Hey, but that's you are still in order. Okay. Image emotion, you can snap them and make them. No, even in your phone. If I'm watching a movie now, I can just there's a feature. Just click. It just takes a snapshot of that scene. Yeah, a screenshot. Mm-hmm. Let me say, only take pictures of people walking now. They are working, and if you're using the phone, if you now if people are working, so it might make the image blurry. You might see the hands move. No, no, that's you have to increase your shutter speed. It has. Go to your mall. When you go to mall, you see Camera Pro. The same thing with your Samsung phone. You can increase your shutter speed. So if you know you want to freeze motion, increase your shutter speed. So it has.
I said it's bigger.
I didn't do like condition.
Bigger.
I also said auto focus video.
Hey!
Go for emotion now.
The bigger the better. The bigger the sensor. And the bigger the sensor, the more quality you tend to get.
We don't bring this to one.
Relatively, you cannot record audio internally. Is that correct? Okay, number 2, high cost.
First one is really cheap.
It depends on the kind of camera. DSLR can be relatively cheap, and it can also, that's one of the advantages. Another disadvantage, it can also come in very costly. So it gets to imagine you want to buy 6D now. 6D, you're talking about 500 and something thousand naira, 600, and that's Mark 6 and all those Mark something. So are you seeing that there is a stable shot? Do I need to explain that stable shot as a disadvantage?